The turning point.
John Mackenzie, a stern and disciplined British expatriate, had spent the last 10 years stationed in Lagos, Nigeria.
He worked as a senior manager for an international oil company.
His posting had been meant to be a professional milestone, but over the years, it became a breeding ground for his prejudices. John grew up in a small, insular town in England, where stereotypes about other races and cultures were common. When he first arrived in Nigeria, he was overwhelmed by the bustling energy of Lagos, the loud music, the crowded markets, and the vibrant people. But rather than embrace the culture, he withdrew, clinging to his preconceived notions. He avoided his Nigerian colleagues, attributing every challenge at work to their incompetence and lack of discipline. He complained about the noise, the heat, and the people. On social media, his posts often carried an air of condescension, blaming Nigerian laziness for any issue that arose. His words spread quickly, drawing criticism but also a small group of like-minded expatriates who emboldened his prejudices. Among those John resented the most was Emeka, a young Nigerian engineer on his team. Emeka was brilliant, hardworking, and full of ideas, but John dismissed his contributions, often taking credit for Emeka's work. Despite this, Emeka remained respectful, always addressing John as sir and striving to prove his worth.
A fateful encounter. One rainy evening, John's car broke down on his way back from a meeting. Stuck in a less developed part of town, he felt a wave of panic. As night fell, a group of locals gathered around, offering help. John, suspicious and wary, refused their assistance. He tried calling his driver, but the network was down. Out of nowhere, Emeka appeared. He had recognized John's car while passing by on his way home. Without hesitation, Emeka offered to help, despite John's dismissive attitude at work. Together, they managed to get the car running again. As they worked, Emeka shared stories about his upbringing, his struggles to afford an education, and his dreams of creating opportunities for young Nigerians. For the first time, John listened. He saw Emeka not as a stereotype but as a person, a hard-working, intelligent man trying to make a difference despite the odds. The ripple effect. The incident marked the beginning of John's transformation. Over the next few weeks, he started engaging more with his team, asking questions and learning about their lives. He discovered that the very people he had dismissed were innovative, resilient, and resourceful. John also revisited his old posts, ashamed of the hate he had spread. He apologized publicly, admitting his ignorance and vowing to do better. Many Nigerians accepted his apology, though some remained skeptical. John understood their hesitation. Change would take time. He began volunteering at local community centers, teaching business skills to underprivileged youths. Emeka became a close friend and confidant, guiding John through the nuances of Nigerian culture. Slowly, John built bridges where he had once erected walls. A heartfelt redemption. Years later, as John prepared to leave Nigeria, the company organized a farewell party in his honor. Emeka stood to give a speech. "Mr. Mackenzie came here as my boss," Emeka said, "but he's leaving as my friend. He taught me that people can change, and that it's never too late to do the right thing." John's eyes welled with tears as he took the podium. "I came here thinking I had all the answers," he said. "But Nigeria taught me humility, resilience, and the value of seeing people for who they are, not the color of their skin. I regret the years I wasted in ignorance, but I'm grateful for the lessons this beautiful country and its people have taught me." The room erupted in applause. John left Nigeria a changed man, carrying with him the hope that his story could inspire others to confront their prejudices and choose empathy over hate.